So in this video we'll take a look at the notes mode. I've got some drums loaded in here. I've loaded in, it's a synth sound, I pulled it in from the browser as a guitar sound because I thought a guitar would be quite a cool way to demonstrate the notes mode. So I've got this monophonic sound and I've also got a polyphonic sound. So we can activate notes mode simply turning it on, and I've got this synth here, whatever sound you've got. If we go into our keyboard, it basically allows us to strum notes. So I can just, with notes mode on, strum through these 16 pads chromatically. So it's effectively me just going like that very quickly. But we can, it sounds great. It sounds great with guitars. It sounds great with all sorts of melodic sounds. So I can go from pad 16, D sharp 4, down to C3, back up again. I could go down an octave. So really nice. However, if we hold some notes down on some of these pads, so C, C sharp 3, C3, C sharp 3 and D3, now it will strum between these three notes. I'm going all the way across the touch strip and it's just doing those three notes, whereas previously. So we can create some really cool melodic sounds using this. However, it gets a little bit more powerful if we then activated one of the scale snaps. So if I went from chromatic to minor and dropped it to, say, an F, so now we're in F minor. It's only playing notes from the F minor scale. So then I could just go and hold these 4 pads down. It's just strumming between those notes. So really cool, really creative way to add melodic content into your project. I thought we'd look at this polyphonic sound using notes mode as well. So working in the same way, but I could activate the chords on this polyphonic sound. This is monophonic sound, so it's only going to play one note at a time, so chords, it's not going to make any difference. But with a polyphonic sound, activate the chords and let's go for a minor chord, or even let's just snap our scale snap to minor and drop it to F minor as per the other sound. So strumming through the different chords according to the chords that we set in here. So I could change this to 1, 3, 5 and 7. And it just allows you to create melodic content that you would not necessarily be in a keys player or having loads of musical or great musicianship. You can still start jamming around with stuff. So really cool, really creative. If we went back to this monophonic sound that we had here and go up an octave, it gets really cool again when we combine notes mode with the note repeat. So I'm going to turn this on. Well, it's pinned already, so now I can press on this notes mode, I can press on the touch strip. It triggers the relevant note on my keyboard, as it did previously, but with the note repeat on, it triggers it according to the arpeggiator settings. And then we could combine this again by holding some notes. could change the rhythm even. So this gets really powerful. It's really cool anyway, but when you combine it with stuff like the scale snap and the note repeat, it gets really powerful and really fun and creative to use. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this introduction to the Maschine MK3, covering pretty much everything you would need to know to just get you started. Hopefully we've not missed any stuff out to start writing ideas, getting ideas down. We're going to do a follow-up course, more advanced stuff, so looking in more detail at a lot of the sampling options, the drum synths, the bass synth, just going much deeper and a bit more under the hood with everything, and just enhancing everything that we've learned so far and taking it that one step further. But there's so much to cover, it was easier to just break it down into 2 courses, and this introduction just gets you going and just gets you familiar with everything on the MK3 controller for you to just sketch out ideas and start writing some music. So I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos. Any questions you've got, get in touch with us, and thanks for watching.